goods from all over the Greek world. You wouldn't think the city was besieged by an army of Spartans.
You must be the one Pericles sent.
I am. He said there is an ostracism vote, but didn't tell me what I'm here to do.
Of course he didn't. That's what I'm for.
What's my role in this?
The votes have already been cast. We don't have long before they're counted. Take the ostraka in this bag and exchange them with the ones currently under guard.
You want me to rig the ostracism?
Pericles does. And he has his reasons, I'm sure. Bring me the bag you took from the room and I'll take care of the rest.
No one will see me go in or out. Stay here.
I should be careful. High security here. should let Pericles' contact know.
It's done.
You work quickly.
What are you going to do with them?
Dump them in a well. Ah, it looks like the official has arrived.
I apologize for the delay. There was evidence someone attempted to tamper with the votes. Don't worry. The Ostraka are all accounted for. The votes were counted, and Anaxagoras is to be ostracized.
Be slow to fall into friendship, but once you do, continue firm and constant. It will be more difficult for me now that Anaxagoras must leave Athens. We were quite close, although he and Pericles were much closer. It's strange, Pericles wasn't here today to defend him.
Who are you?
Ask anyone and they'll tell you Socrates. But a name gives you nothing. Our actions determine who we are, and every action has its pleasures and its price. With that said, then, who do you claim to be?
My name is Alexios.
And still, I don't feel I know you. Perhaps I can find out who you are a different way.
You want to know me?
Knowledge is the one good in this world. Surely you agree?
I can't be paid in knowledge.
Ah, then you are driven by the desire for wealth.
Drachmi is the one thing people need,
Many believe they need more than they actually do.
and others have to risk everything just to survive.
You are clearly someone who would do whatever you feel is necessary. Perhaps for drachmi, or maybe to further a personal goal.
That describes a lot of people.
I suppose I'm curious why you did it. How could I not be when you're the reason my friend is being forced to leave the only home he's ever known?
I think you have the wrong person.
You are claiming that you're the wrong person? Life's one true happiness is knowing yourself.
Even if I did know who rigged the ostracism vote, I wouldn't tell you.
And yet, I never said anyone rigged anything.
Socrates, there you are.
Here I am.
You're late. They're all waiting for you.
I wish to see Anaxagoras' fate, and so I have. Tell them I'm on my way. Well, it seemed our conversation is at its end. Although I hope it isn't the final one we have.
I wouldn't know.
can't let you go any further.
Stand aside. This is important.
So is keeping people out. Maybe you can see Phidias after his trial, if the people spare his life.
It's been so long since Phidias and I have seen each other. You understand, don't you?
Oh, come to pay him a last visit before the trial. He's as good as dead, you know. Better make this one count.
Just don't tell anyone I was here.
Sure, sure.
Sorry about that.
How did you get past the guard? No one gets past the guard.
Relax, Pericles sent me.
Praise Athena. I knew he'd send help. I was worried they sent someone after me.
He sent me to get you out of Athens.
So he knows about the plot.
You mean the trial? From what I've seen, you don't stand a chance.
Pah, the people love me. I am the Phidias. But there are others. Look.
Malaka. It isn't the trial Pericles is saving you from. These are instructions to murder you. Who wrote this?
I don't know who to trust. I'm just an artist. I just wanted to create. Please, what am I to do?
First, you need to pull yourself together. You're on trial. The people are against you. And now I find that the cult want to kill you. I said pull yourself together.
Yes, of course.
All right, we need to go. Do you have any idea where I can take you?
South of Athens, there's an island called Serifos. My friend Theras lives there. When I discovered the plot against me, I sent word to him. If anyone can help us, he can.
Good. Any clues he has of the cultist identities, I want them.
Yes, anything. A guard.
I'll distract them while you sneak out. Meet me tonight to set sail for Serifos. Don't show your face until you see me at the docks.
I understand.
You didn't really think I'd let you come and go as you please, did you? Now, where are you?
sharp watch here.
Good. You made it. I was beginning to worry.
I told you I'd get you out of Athens.
So you did.
Wasting time will only get us into trouble. Let's head to Serifos while we still can. Get ready to leave!
I never thought Athens would move.
I've left places I
Hopefully, the cult won't bother me now when I'm at
Oars down! Get the oars! Sails up now! Faster! We're at full speed!
Nice ship. You don't have to do that. Do what? Fill the silence. Oh, I wasn't trying to do that at all. I simply don't find myself traveling the seas very often.
It can be freeing.
Yes, freeing seems to be a very good word. Although I've begun to feel a bit sick.
Lean over the side. Otherwise, you're cleaning it up.
Is your stomach turning as much as mine is?
You'll get used to it. We'll reach Serifos before long. Raise the sail! More speed! Running speed!
good to see you alive and well, Phidias.
And you, Theras. As you can see, I didn't get here alone.
Ah, yes. The kind and thoughtful hero you mentioned in your letter.
I'm glad I could get him out alive.
And for that heroism, I found some information on a man named Brisson who's plotting Phidias' early demise. Hopefully you can make something of this clue.
I can.
Please give Pericles my thanks and my farewell. And be careful. I still believe many in Athens are in danger.
That's everything Pericles wanted? Time to return to him and find out what his employees know about my mother.
Thank you again. Don't forget to come see me under less stressful circumstances.
The commander had never lost a single battle. They say it doesn't matter if he's leaving or not.
We'll be watching you, Mistios.
At least give them a welcome first.
Fine. Pericles welcomes
Alexios, it's you!
Phoebe,
You promised we'd see each other again, and now we have.
I also said stay out of trouble.
Which I have. Okay, almost out of trouble.
I can't believe you're here.
Me either. I can't believe we both made it to Athens. It's so much different from Kefalonia.
But what are you doing here?
I'm here to get you ready. I have to make sure you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
So, you somehow work here? For Pericles?
No, for Aspasia.
I think I'm ready to go in.
You can't. Not like that, anyway. The Athenians like it best when you try to fit in. But don't worry, I have just the outfit for you.
There's no way I'm wearing that.
But if you don't,
I mean it, Phoebe.
you have to leave your weapons here, though.
Fine.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry, you've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh, and don't leave without saying bye.
Here, Alexios. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally made his grand entrance. Only slightly late, too.
Herodotos. Athenians have no problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't let the company here tonight intimidate you.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're no different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
Perhaps your individual fashion sense would get their memories working. Now then, let me introduce you to everyone. They may not look it, but this group holds the way to the future on the tip of their opinionated tongues. Ah, Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights to date. No one can throw stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
It looks more like a lover's quarrel to me.
Hermippos has also written his fair share of comedies.
You should drink more.
Lately, his attitudes have garnered him more notice than his works. However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oh, he never attends his own parties. Which reminds me, there's something I need to get his help with.
Vile Socrates, always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous gaze. Oh, Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Let's not use Alcibiades as an example. Be good and don't drink too much. So, tell me, what does a Misthios like you think of a party like this?
This is going to be a long night. Parties should be about vomiting up blood, not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if you'll excuse me, Pericles is here somewhere, and I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your sister said.
Agreed. Pericles needs to know. I'll stay here and look for clues.
I hope they know something about your mother.
Me too.
And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice?
What? No! Have you been listening to nothing I say?
Someone's being hurt. Open this door, or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
It sounded like someone was in pain.
Well, it can sometimes be hard to distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I would have left my door wide open for you.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Sounds like we can help each other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
You have enough servants. Get them to do it.
Shame. If you change your mind, I promise to pour the oil on you and lick it off. I was just about to come find you.
After your display earlier...
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil, just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I might be back.
If you come back with a job...
Amistios? Here? I suppose they've sent you to mock me for my fight with...
Spare me. I'm only looking for clues to help me find...
a Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you could talk to Euripides... He's the second most worldly man here.
I have no idea what that...
No, you don't.
So, we get him drunk...
Impressive for...
All right. If nothing else, this...
You need to pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done in, and I'll slip away unseen.
I'll get the wine.
Wonderful. Now, if you want some...
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their...
You shouldn't be in here. What do you want?
I'm here for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my...
Amistios in Pericles' abode?
Did you just call...
It speaks, and so...
Alexios.
Okuma!
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for...
Good men lead quiet lives, as old every...
When I need to rely...
Quickly! Bring him some wine so that he might...
After my argument with Sophocles...
you and Aristophanes...
Ah! Well, if you...
Let's conjure Dionys.
This amateur.
Ready for more?
Yeah,
I could outdrink both of you.
You ready for another?
This is what...
You, I like.
I brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no...
She fled to heal a broken heart. Every piece...
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity.
After what she went through, I'm not sure.
Oh, then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician. Best of the best.
I love getting drunk and singing.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
How's Euripides?
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. If you see Pericles, tell him...
Just can't.
You've grown up in Pericles'...
No one is like which is...
When you walked in, you seemed...
How I wish you were...
I might...
If you come back with a jar of oil... Just can't stay.
I come bearing...
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for...
Now it's time for you to help me, Ali.
All business.
Focus. I'm looking...
Fled Sparta. No one flees Sparta. But the smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been...
Pieterra? I've heard they play some...
Oh, no. These women are unlike... Ali! Come! Ooh, when you reach Corinth, find Anthusa. No one goes in...
Anthusa in Corinth. It's not much.
Ah, here comes the one who claimed...
Like I told you, knowledge can't fit...
But the mind must...
You really intend to use this young destruction to avoid the point being argued?
If you've been arguing this long and you haven't...
We're discussing the nature of the rules. We're better to do so than...
It is an art, as all worthy under...
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient, and not the physician.
Don't be upset!
I've seen enough of the world.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own...
Ruling a city and fighting and...
By practicing the art of war. Doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a...
I've already...
I'd never ask.
Go while you still can. Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Socrates is...
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he?
I can go get him, and Alexios can help.
That'll be fine. Run along. Now, allow me to introduce myself.
I have no idea what...
Oh, now. To convince someone in this...
Fine, it was me. But my actions were...
We do what we have to survive, and there's no shame in that, believe me.
Fit in. Fancy clothes wouldn't help.
You never really get used. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single...
I've been searching for a woman named Mirini, my mother.
What clues do you have?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there...
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done...
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia. When we last spoke, she was in...
Thank you, Aspasia.
When you're done, return here. Now do me a favor and get Pericles to come down here and greet his guests.
We just got here. You can't leave already.
Dionysus there.
I'm not sick.
Alexios, I don't recall sending for you, Miss Theos.
Aspasia told me to come find you.
She says I don't interact with our guests. Technically, you're a guest.
You really don't want to go downstairs?
When your days are spent speaking in front of... Or as silent as I live.
Phidias was awaiting...
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't...
So you knew? Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by...
The Spartans aren't your real concern, Pericles.
Listen to him, Pericles. The Spartans are immediate.
I'm... related to one of the cult members.
Sound counsel to consider. I'll be...
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia, I suppose this is where our conversation ends.
Time will tell.
You look tired.
Only of conversation.
See? You didn't...
I've had enough of...
You get used. What are you going to do?
There's a woman on the island of Chaos that I need to meet.
I've heard that up...
I'll be sure to...
Good. Before you go, I heard something from Aspasia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our
Okay, I knew I could count on you.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope. I'm happy here. And
That's very true.
plus, I really like working for Aspasia.
I'll see you soon, Fi.
Bye, Alexios!
Αδύνατον εσύ.
don't want to be spotted here.
Talking in circles. Alexios! I knew you'd change your mind after turning me down.
Whatever you say.
I hate to cut our conversation short, Socrates.
Speak to him long enough, and you may find...
A compliment and an insult. You've arrived at the perfect time. I have a friend named Sofan.
I can't wait to hear why it's my...
Any Mystios would do, really, but you're my favorite.
This sounds simple.
There's this small matter that you'll have to enter the...
So he's trying to become a citizen.
I'll try to remember that the next time.
I don't speak in circles or any other shape. You answered one of my questions, and that is all.
Name's been signed. Time to get back to Alcibiades. Sophanis' name is on the...
I see. Well, some... Now that you forged my friend...
If you told me this needed to be done before...
Maybe, but...
Just tell me what you...
Unfortunately, getting Sofani's name on the list doesn't make him...
So you want me to...
If only it were that easy. No...
I'll find your...
Perfect.
Time to find...
He's often around the Justice Building.
And I just...
Peros needs to say that the parents of Sofani...
That's the guy Alcibiades called Hans.
You tell Theon I'm not giving him a...
I'm not here about debts.
What?
There's something I need your...
That someone sent you.
You just need to validate a man's citizenship.
Ah,
And who is this man I meant?
His name is Sophanis.
Sophanis. I know that.
I don't know.
True Mystios never get old. Ah, look, it isn't your fault.
You're going to help. But it's your choice how...
You can't threaten me and expect to get what you want. That's enough! I'll do what you want! Even after all Sophanis did, he gets another chance.
I should try to stay out of sight.
Is that the only role you know?
You've written...
Socrates too?
Much like you, I hope there...
Yes. He just... You kept it...
I believe people like Sophanis...
Next time, let me decide what...
Understood.
Do not bad citizens do harm to their neighbors, and good citizens...
A person isn't the same forever.
But is the inverse not also true? Someone can...
We can't.
If what you say is true, we can either hope... I wonder...
Thank the gods.
gods have mercy!
You want mercy? Those who trade in slaves anywhere on my island will be marked as slaves themselves, then hauled to Attica and fed to the system they tried to profit from. Get this scum out of my sight.
I thought all pirates were slavers.
And you are?
My name is Alexios.
Well, Alexios, we're all thought to be murderers too. So, tell me why I shouldn't kill you right here.
I was told you're a trader of information. I'm looking for someone.
Sneaking into my city is a...
I needed to speak with you directly. I didn't...
Then speak.
I'm looking for a woman. She left...
I'll need more than that, Alexios.
She has birthmarks on her arm.
Now, that is something I...
She's my mother. I haven't...
So, you're on a...
Something like that.
Then your path is...
Aspasia's the one who sent me to find you.
Aspasia? Now why would she...
She said you might have information that could...
You can have anything for the right price.
And what is that price?
One you can afford.
I don't have that kind of...
I find that surprising.
What proof do I have that you'll...
I already know me.
How do you know that name?
That's not all I know.
Getting that much to rack me...
You have a ship and a crew? That's enough to find work here in Koresia.
You want me to steal from your...
The other locals aren't too happy about us pirates. Don't worry.
Trust a pirate to only help for a boatload of Rakmi. If I'm going...
The mighty nuts...
I don't have the...
There's no rush.
It should be much easier to travel the island now that everyone won't try to kill me on sight. Go on. Yeah.